Wagwan guys, hi, how you all doing? Natumai mnaendelea fiti. I hope you guys are doing well, okay? I'm also doing well this side. And listen guys, I want to say a lot of thank you to you guys for really showing me lots of love, guys. Listen, thank you for the subscription. Kama uko hapa na uja subscribe tafadhali. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn up, okay? Aya. Why do men change after marriage? Guys, this is Celestine Dinda. Mnamjua wakavinye. Bibi Njugush. Podcast yake, I want to react to an episode of her and Njugush. Mr. Timothy. Na topic iliko yenye nimesema, why do men change after marriage? It's a very big discussion. It's a very huge discussion because ini kitu ina happen. And I feel like girls should always be expecting that. Yeah, mse tulikuwa tuna date, now we've moved in. Sasa tumeoana, like bro, it's not the same. Ile time ulikuwa girlfriend yangu, sasa wewe ni mama, sasa wewe ni bibi yangu. Okay? Iwezi kuwa tu the same, bro. Come on, it can never be the same. You understand? So guys, acha tusikie view Njugush your guest kwa hii nini na wamesumbuana sana na wakavinye, but let's get it guys. Let's hear what's going on.
Please relax and be a guest.
Okay.
Sawa?
Okay.
So today I want us to talk about how men. Last week, let me take you back. Last week kuna siku nimeenda tao, nikapigwa makeup. So of course I'm expecting Mr. Timothy over here ataona hii makeup ni mzuri sana apeleke ude manzi. Siwezi jipeleka.
Sema bwana yako, don't see Mr. Timothy in this case. Let's keep it professional.
Okay, I thought my husband, who is another Mr. Timothy over there, angenipeleka mahali because I looked good. To my surprise, alinipeleka mahali but si mahali nilikuwa na expect.
Fasting.
So
did he tell you you looked good?
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yes.
Stop lying. He did not. Continue.
You know he.
Continue.
So that made me wonder, nikauliza watu followers wangu wa IG, what are those things that your person does? Una expect afanye kitu fulani na labda alikuwa anafanya ngeo kitu fulani mkidate, but sai haifanyi. Then it got me thinking, it's like men go to a certain school after they get married. It's like they go to a certain school wanafunzwa some certain things. Juu unasikia mtu akisema, for example, kuna mtu alisema wake anaambia oga twende, anampeleka kukunywa supu hapo nje. It's not a bad thing, but it makes me wonder, before I'm sure hakuwa anampeleka mahali kwa supu. Before angempeleka mahali, supu is not bad, but a certain place that will make the person be excited.
At this point, I'm worried for Mr. Timothy.
So, do you people go to a certain school, your men's conference, mnafunzwa vitu fulani ama what changes?
Do you women go for a certain school na nyinyi mnafunzwa vitu zingine? What changes? What changes?
Kwani we change?
You don't see yourself, and this is a problem because now in our experience in this field, it takes two to tango. So when you see your partner has changed, ask yourself, what might be causing the change? Because also alternatively, we can be able to say, as a woman, you have changed. You no longer do the clothes you used to do. And if you do, you're not doing it for me as well, then you're doing it for your girlfriends. You're going for a girlfriend's out. You wear some very short. But whenever I am around or I want that to happen, unadunga nini za promo. No, I'm just saying it's just you call me here to talk. So don't tell me the problem I have. I'm telling you the problem you have, and you're not listening.
Guys,
so
first of all, let me side with Njugush. But then, guys, umetoka kwa nyumba umeniambia you are going for a girls' night out. It's okay. You really need to look good. You really need to look beautiful. But why the fuck would you wear some short ass dresses, some short ass skirts, and you're going out with your girls? What the fuck? Kuna baridi huko nje. Why would you wear? Bro, it's okay. Maybe you guys are going for clubbing and stuff. But why? Mbona unavaa nguo fupi and nani anaenda kuona hizo thighs, bro? I'm the one who is supposed to see them. Alafu, okay, hiyo point ya Njugush pia ni crazy. Nani Celestine avaa hizo nguo fupi kwa nyumba. Lakini akienda out na madem anavaa hizo nguo. That's so like visible. She's wearing them for her girlfriends. Right? Ndio, which is okay. I need my wife to be like praised, anakaa fiti na ameiva, but then mbona uvai kwa nyumba? Okay, hiyo si shida yangu. Issue yangu ni why do you always choose to wear like short nguos while going outside with your girls? Kitu ya kwanza umeenda usiku kuna baridi. Why would you
it takes two to tango, so we might change, but have you asked yourself as a woman, how have you changed?
Exactly.
You get my point? Neighbornet, sahi ni mzuri sana, ni maridadi. Does Mr. Timothy see this? That's why whenever you are like
for him.
No, that's
you
why whenever
know him.
Let me tell you, whenever you are doing that, when you are doing that makeup, who are you doing it for?
For my audience. For
you
myself.
get my point?
And for myself.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm saying that time he took you away. So you are somehow alikupeleka away because that is not out.
Yeah.
He took you away.
Oh, of course.
Shambani. My point is, how many times do you look good for Mr. Timothy?
Oh.
So the point is, we don't look good for Mr. We look good for ourselves. So the point is, we don't look good for Mr. We look good for ourselves.
Valid.
Even back then, during dating, we were looking good for. Hukunipata nikikaa vibaya, hukumpata akikaa vibaya.
But let's talk the truth. When we were dating, we are doing things for each other.
Exactly.
Because
That's according to men.
Nataka Madam Zele anione hivi. That's what we used to do. But now when you're married, you start doing it for yourself. It's okay to do it for yourself. But my point is, when we were dating, it was very different. I was doing everything. Like for example, ulikuja ukapata nimetandika kitanda. Ni ukweli. Before you came up, before my girlfriend came to my life, sikuwa natandika kitanda.
That's my question.
You get my point?
Na nilipata wanawake wengi wakisema that thing. Una expect
but when I am dating you, ninatandika.
Why?
Because I am campaigning. We are doing things that
guys, listen here real quick. Skiza hapa guys. Valid. That's a very valid point. I need you to like see me as a very disciplined and presentable man, so I'ma do all the things. I want you to see me as a smart, handsome, good looking, I know fashion and stuff like that. Okay? Now, my work is to convince you uingie box. And if you are pretty, I know I've got a lot of work. Yeah, fact. I've got a lot of work to do in order for you to like believe I want you and I look nice. You can walk with a guy looking like me. I can take you to my place. My place is neat. You are safe. You understand? But now, ushaingia box. I don't know how this will sound, but listen guys, ushaingia box. Okay? Ushaingia box and I've really struggled. Kwa hii jani ndio ingie box nimengangana sana. Sasa umeingia. Si wacha hata sasa nitulie. Let me breathe in, breathe out a few times. Acha ni relax. Wacha nivae vinyasa zangu, wacha nivae crocs zangu, wacha niachanishe kitandangu kama sijatandika ukiwa around. You're already mine. When you wangu already, why the fuck should I like still ngangana to live how I don't like and I can't even keep up with, and you're already mine. I'm not proving any point anymore. You understand? Exactly.
In a man's life, I don't know about women, but in a man's life, there is before you. How I used to live. I used to be carefree, nakaa vile nataka, tunakaa na maboys. Yani life ilikuwa fiti, hakuna mtu anatusumbua. That's the first me. Then when you are almost there, the free whatever. Now when you're coming into the picture, I start acting in a different way. Naanza kuvaa sijui aje, nguo ndio na kiatu ina maji na tisho, refreshi. I do things like, for example, I remember when I was meeting my girlfriend, I used to use a t-shirt kujipanguza. Okay, huda na t-shirt alafu unakafua unaanika. You get the point? But when she came, a towel from nowhere, na hiyo towel mpaka leo niko na my favorite, na nataka kuifanya duster. You see things you do, things that are close to me.
Maybe it's old.
We'd get there. Yeah, it's old. But you see, when you came into my life, I had to change for you as a girlfriend. Because as a girlfriend, there's some parameters that might check. Hautaki mtu haogi, hautaki mtu akai vizuri. Those parameters. The same way on the other side, you as a woman, you as a girlfriend, there are things you used to do. Kuku wa kupaka. Kuku wa kupaka is not happening anymore. You want to be taken out. Are you getting my point?
Time.
Exactly my
It's
point.
not time.
Kwani sisi ndio tuko na time ya kupelekana out.
But swali yangu ikuwa
Saa ngapi na kulimwa saa ngapi?
Listen guys, but then I feel like girls don't change that much because most of the, listen, a secret to all the girls, most of the times listen guys, listen girls, lock in, listen. Most of the time, men are not attracted to how you like look from what you are dressing, what hairstyle you're having, ama what makeup you are wearing. You are not attracted to that completely. And that's why I'll choose a beautiful kienyeji from sijui huko kwa kina demo FB kunaitwa aje? Shikendu ama huko Kitale over anani wanajita aje a slay queen in Nairobi mwenye she's not pretty but akivaa makeup she's pretty. I'm not going for that. I'd rather go for that naturally pretty kienyeji in Kitale than huyu mwenye anapaka makeup ndio akwe mrembo. Akiwa na bila makeup man she looks wow crazy. I'll go for that. And that's why like girls don't like change that much because sisi wanaume sana tunaangalianga like the natural beauty, the beauty of the heart and how good is you like to accommodate me in your life. That's what we look. Hiyo ni ngumu kuchange, hiyo ni personality. Mimi naonanga hata like a natural pretty face is like is something that I'ma call it a personality too because it's something that it's in you, you're having it. You understand? So sisi nyinyi hamta change sana but mimi unasikia timu hadi alibai ilibidia by towel manze. Wow, noma. But listen, girls, hiyo ni siri nimewaibia. We don't. Kama if you can work on your natural beauty, then you're good to go. Afiti ni ngumu.
Yangu kwa there's a time I hosted a professional now, Mr. Mamati. Akaniambia, don't expect this person to change. When you're dating this guy na mkioana, do not expect this person to change. Kama alikuwa hivi, atabaki hivyo. Sasa kwa nini ulikuwa unatandika bed? Ulikuwa unaweka socks vizuri na nguo chafu kwa laundry basket vizuri? Sai all of a sudden you don't even make the bed.
And that's why
You don't even open the curtains when you wake up the last.
Some of the relationship that last long are those that you start out as friends.
Oh.
Not the ones that I meet you and I'm trying to appease you. Because when I'm trying... Now, that was Mr. Mamati.
And now this
is Mr. Babati. Mr. Babati is saying...
Babati.
Once, that's very true about what Mr. Mamati said. And I watch that.
But
what I'm saying is... Yeah,
you are a quack.
Yes, that's true. Just hear me out. Kira, you look more quack than me. Now, listen. My point is, it's very true how he is. But... how is that point? When do you know how that person is? You get my point? You must go back to when he was not trying to get you. So you come on and yellow. Like for example, I keep insisting, let's start off as friends. Like ushaiona wale watu hata mkuwahi jua watadate, hata wakianza kudate wanajifichanga, hata mjuangi huyu alidara wapi. Like they start off, tulianza kama mabeshe sisi wote because that's why you know my true colors.
Yeah, fuck.
Let's say for example, I had a friend called Daphne. Daphne knew me as a boys.
Listen, guys.
I had a friend called
guys, listen. Njugush amesema point ingine noma sana. You need to go back to when he wasn't like hitting on you. That is like 2 seasons back. Juu ushaingia box. So kuna hii season nikikukatia na kuna hiyo season yenye siku hata nakujua ama nilikuwa nakujua lakini sikuwa nakukatia. I was living my life. Si hiyo kutandika kitanda ilikuwa jaba, kutandika nini ilikuwa stories za jaba, kuvaa sijui aje ilikuwa stories za jaba. But then I'm seeing you, then I want you, I wanna hit on you. So I must change so that I can convince you I'm a clean man, I'm a gentleman and stuff. So when I'm hitting on you, you are only knowing the part of me that is a gentleman, a clean man, a disciplined man. But there's that version of me before I started hitting on you. Listen, ukiingia box yangu, man, you like it or not, you must learn the first before me. Before I set my eyes on you and I wanna hit on you, you must know that so that we can. You feel me? Because that's me. That's basically me. I was forced to fake for you, bro. What the fuck is it? Yeah. Hiyo ni duty yako kuni transform back to when I never knew you, because that's the real me. Fuck is you talking about, man?
And then she used me as a boy. So if there's a girl who wanted me, she could go to Daphne, umsiana kuagaje. if let's say for example something happened and Annette or Daphne, we ended up together, she knew me for who I was before I was trying, and that's what happened. Celestine came, she's like, I am seeing and it's always good mnajipataga kumbe mnapendana na hamjui. I was seeing someone else, she was seeing someone else, yet we are so good friends. So she saw me before I started.
Guys, listen guys, acha niachie story hapa, but I have a question. Mimi najua Njugush before kabisa ile time ya the real house helps of Kawangware. Hiyo jina mbona ni ngumu kutamka hivyo? The real house helps of Kawangware. The real house Kawangware. What the fuck? The real house helps of Kawangware. Now, Njugush alikuwa skinny, alikuwa ameparara. Hiyo time alikuwa ameparara sana manze. Alikuwa ameparara. I'm still wondering alikam akaanzaje kuchange akakuwa gentleman ndiye akakatia Celestine. Na ujue hiyo time bado alikuwa na Cele. Hapana, me I feel like Cele alipenda tu Njugush for who he was. Like the funny Njugush, the creative, the smart. I feel like sidhani kama Njugush aliingiza hizi stories za sijui kung'ara, sijui mambo ya bedsheet ana. I think alimpenda tu venye alikuwa. But with that being said guys, if you wanna watch the episode ilikuwa deadly sana. Kimbia YouTube ya Celestine Ndinda. Hiyo jina hiyo nishinda kutamka pia Ndinda. Kona N2 in one word. Aziko the same place. Crazy. So go watch that episode guys. It's fire man. Mimi nimeiwatch yote but I had to. Mimi reactia some sections. Okay? Some sections. So guys, W kama umefikisha video hapa, you are a W. I love you so much. So with that being said guys, nawapenda sana. Peace out. Subscribe man. Subscribe.